I'm struck by the fact that so many people, not only speakers, but those attending, were motivated by their religious faith. And they believed that nothing was impossible for God. They were up against seemingly insurmountable odds, forces that they rightly regarded as evil. A lot of power arrayed against them, and they thought nothing is impossible for God. As King put the point in one of his famous sermons, he said, "Our God is able. Our God is able." And what that means is that if you're on God's side, which is the side of truth and justice and compassion, then nothing will ultimately thwart what you're going for. That doesn't mean there won't be setbacks. That doesn't mean there won't be violence along the way. But it does mean that there's something larger at stake that's driving us and that's strengthening us in these struggles. And when I think about that and compare it to the sort of activism we've been seeing lately, I'm sort of two minds about it. So on the one hand, since Occupy, since Black Lives Matter, since Me Too, we've seen a resurgence of activism. We've seen people fighting for racial and economic and gender equality, people going out into the streets and believing that they can change something. And that's been great. But on the other hand, at the same time, I think we're living through an era characterized by a lot of anxiety, a lot of discouragement, a lot of doubt and distrust, where we're not trusting that religious and political institutions can really do the right thing or make any meaningful, sustainable change. And so I really wonder if we still have that faith that can move mountains. And so I've been sitting with that, and I don't know the answer to that. But I think that the March on Washington challenges us to try to reclaim that mountain-moving faith of our ancestors, and to believe that seemingly impossible, even miraculous change can happen for our society, because I believe that's the sort of change we actually need, but I don't think we're going to get it unless we find a way to believe in it